Okay, so this is Hero. That's a big one. Really cool song for piano. So we're going to have to use a lot of pedal. It's usually those romantic sounding pieces use a lot of pedal in those. The chords are written in the song. So use those to your advantage, but they're not easy chords. So with D9 right in the beginning, D add 9, means we're going to play a D chord. We're going to add the 7th, which is C sharp, and the 9th, which is E. So if you think about it, all those notes are in that first measure. Those are going to happen a couple times, those 9 things. This song starts with 2 treble clefs, so be careful of that. And then it switches to bass clef for the second part. And if you do that well, that whole switch really sounds nice. So we want to grow, get a little life. If we kind of keep it static and in kind of mathematic, it just doesn't really have too much feeling to it. So we want to get a little faster. Still in beat, but getting a little faster as we get louder. So that's the first verse. That first verse has a little roll in the beginning. That's what that zigzag is over the D chord in measure 5. The tricky part is the rhythm. We're going to have a whole lot of andas and uhs. So this is 1, a 2. 1, a 2. So count that carefully. And then that comes down in the and. 1, a 2, and 3. These are going to be throughout the whole song, so if I teach you once, you should know the whole song, right? Ooh, I hope so. Anda. So this is on 4 anda. This is 1 anda. So I'll play that. 2, 3, 4. Anda 1, a 2, and 3, 4. Anda 1, a 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Okay, let me play that one more time because it's hard to hold the camera and play the piano at the same time. So it's 1, a 2, 1, a 2, 3, 4. Anda 1, a 2. Those are 30-second notes. They're twice the speed as their 16th notes. But if you kind of feel your downbeat, da da, just put a couple notes in between it. Da da, da da, da. And be careful of your and there. And that takes you through most of this. A lot of the stuff is the same. We have an there, 3, a 4, and. So count that when you practice. 3, a 4, and. Then some 16ths. We have a second added to that D chord, or a 9th. So we have the E in there too. So it's a D chord with an E. Okay? This is another 16th note. It starts on the E of the 16th note. So if we count 16ths as 1 E anda, this starts on the E. 1 E anda. 1 E anda. So let me play that for you. 1, 2 E anda, 3 and 4 and 1. Okay? Those are your andas. We can figure those out. Watch in your left hand, it throws in some 7ths. You'd think it would be an octave, B, F sharp, B, but it's a 7th. And they do that a couple times, like here, too, at 19. It's G, D, and then they add a 9th, G, D, A, instead of G, D, G. So you're normally doing the octaves in the left hand, but sometimes they throw those in. Circle those on your music for me, so I don't have to yell at you. I took the second ending when I performed it, and I did it pretty badly too, but I'm not going to repost it because I'm lazy. And it goes into this key change, so we go in the key of F. So when you're practicing it, make sure you take your repeat back to the first page. But when I performed it, I played it and went straight to the key change. Be careful. Some 16th notes, 1 E ands, 1 E ands. They're all over the place. 1 E and. Okay. And then toward the end we have a triplet. That's another tricky part. Let me play that ending for you. This is measure 30. And we have DCL fine, so we go to there. The coda, let me show you that coda. This is a little tricky. Oops. Let me do that again. Fermata. It's a little weird part. Just gotta reach up to get that F sharp. And we have a world D chord at the end, just inverted. Okay, there's some of the troubles you'll have. Hopefully that fixed them up. Good luck. Put some feeling into this one. It's a good one.